Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? I feel like we're all trying to sit around and try to come up with different things to do with equipment because there's been a lot printed lately, and I haven't seen that good of an equipment deck out, so today we're going to dive in and see if we can find one that's playable. Alright, so first things first, let's start with the equipment that we're playing. We're going to start with Rabid Battery because this card's not just an equipment, it's a creature, and it gives everything haste, which is huge in here, so you're not just having to sit around and wait as you get stuff onto the battlefield. We're also going to play Eater of Virtue because this card's cool. It just copies abilities on other cards, which is fantastic. So the next thing comes out, basically like build your own Voltron, which is super sweet. If you don't know what Voltron is, go Google it. I'm old. We also have Lion Sash. Now, the reason we're playing Lion Sash is because there's decks like, I don't know, Reanimator with Atraxa, and you want to be able to remove stuff from their graveyard. But it's not bad in general, even against like the mono blue decks that you can remove their spells and keep their haughty gens from being big, so love it. Playing Lizard Blades because it double strikes. Don't really have to explain that. Ogrehead Helm. This is going to be really good in the deck because we don't have a ton of ways to draw cards, and this is one way that could help you out quite a bit, but also giving something else +2/+2, also super solid. And we're going to try Sword of Forge and Frontier. Now, be aware that if you have this on one of your things, you can no longer equip one of the red things, but that's actually okay if this is big enough and doing what it's supposed to do. And against, obviously, red and green, you'd rather have the sword anyway. And before we get into the other cards, don't forget if you want anything in today's deck, be sure to check out CoolStuffInc.com. Big supporters of the channel, and whatever you order there, you can save 5% if you use code DRAGON at checkout, and that would be supporting the channel as well. So remember, Cool Stuff Inc. always has cool stuff in stock. Now, the other thing you'll notice here, we're going to talk about some other creatures we're going to play that work with these equipment. Now, the creatures that are going to try to take advantage of these equipment, Skrelv. Not really taking advantage of it, but if we do equip something up, we'd like it to not die since we're making a heavy investment in it. We're also going to play Teething Wormlet because all those things happen to be artifacts, and Teething Wormlet gets bigger and gains life. We like that. Kimba. Kimba comes into play and just equips up. And in a long game, we can just keep making cats. And that's awesome. All the cats can get equipped. We're also going to play Jord Kadeen. This is a cool one. Very fragile card, but once you get him equipped up, gets real big when he attacks, and even gets you to draw more cards. So we love that. And then we get into some interesting ones, like Danitha New Benalia's Hope. This is a new card from Aftermath, has Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, and then once during our turns, we can cast aura or equipment spells from our graveyard. So if we have stuff that dies, we can get it back, and even just start equipping it to Danitha and do some real damage. Also get to gain life, which is nice. We have Aster, Bearer of Blades, super cool, helps us find another equipment in our deck, hopefully, as long as we don't blank, and all of our equipment now only equips for one. And then we're playing Big Danitha 5 from a few sets ago, Benalia's Hope. This is First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink. When it comes into play, you get to take an equipment from the graveyard, put it right onto Danitha, and go to town. Starts out as a 4/4, but obviously going to be attacking for much more. Other than that, those are the key cards we're going to be playing. There'll be some removal on other things, but like always, if you want the full deck list, check the end of the video. We'll talk about what we learned from playing the games and make updates. But if you also want to download it, I'll have it in the description below. You'll see a Moxfield link, and that'll take you right to our page where we keep all of our other deck lists as well over there on Moxfield. But now, y'all go enjoy those games and catch up with me at the back end of the video. We'll have a lot to talk about. I don't know if this is good or bad, but I like the possibilities here. And of course, we're just leading with Skrelv. Because why not? Okay, we can go ahead and follow up with this duder. Feel free to bounce my Skrelv if you like, opponent. I'm just gonna attack. If they have a bounce spell, like whatever. I'm playing as though this is mono blue with all the counters and the bounce spells or whatever. Oh, never mind. It was, but for some reason they're doing this now. And the amusing thing is, had they waited, they would have actually got it because I was about to attack with Skrelv. I was just going to gamble and just recast it later. But hey, that works for me. No sweat off my back. Sure, we'll just attack with this little dude. Because what else are we going to do? Would have been nice to draw, like, well, any of our 1-mana stuff would have been pretty cool here. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not the start you want here. We got to have some extra equipment, be able to pump some things. This is not looking good. I mean, even if we could have got a Lion Sash would have been fine to start removing stuff from the graveyard so they can't easily cast stuff. Or at least would have a super small Haughty Djinn when the time comes. That would be nice too. Alright. If you got it, you got it. And there it is. Can we draw a Salvo? Or another Strangle? Ooh, it was a Salvo. Look at that. Sometimes the deck decides to play nice. I don't know how much it's worth defending this. If the opponent wants to give up mana on their turn to bounce our Lizard Blade, so be it. Alright, hey, they wanted to bounce it. I ain't hating. You do what you gotta do. I am totally okay with that. I am going to attack with this little Skrelv. I'm going to attempt to play this, which you can very much counter, and probably will. Alright, Essence Scatter. I feel like that meant they still had stuff like Make Disappear, but couldn't play it there, and they were just debating. That's the vibe I got. I don't know if it's correct, but it definitely felt like that. And after this, they're definitely going to have another counter, which is sad because I kind of want to get this Danitha down. But we need to draw something cheaper. Come on, deck. I know we got it in there. Uh-oh, what are we doing here? Okay, I don't hate that. I mean, we'll go to war with that guy. Sounds awesome. Pass. I mean, Danitha's going to be doing some double striking. Or maybe I'm not even supposed to do that. Maybe I'm supposed to move it to Teething Wormlet. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there we go. That's nice. This is real nice. It's going to cost us some damage, which is okay. Let's do that. Or why? Look at how weird that is. Arena was going to tap our pain lands when this is the only thing. I mean, I don't know. Arena makes silly decisions sometimes. Alright, gonna get this countered? Sure. Sounds like a plan. Well, let's see if they have a bounce spell or not. I guess it doesn't matter if I pay white. Yeah, I can't recast anything here anyway, so let's just pay the white mana. Oh, they don't have anything. Get it. Boom. All right. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah, no blocks. All you, fam. Yep, got it. Love it. I guess we'll keep this and try. Right? What's the worst that happens with this hand? Okay, there was nothing we had to kill, so that was kind of nice. What we want to draw really depends on what the opponent plays here, right? If we think we need to use Strangle, then I guess it doesn't matter what we draw. But let's see. I may say that. Another Wormlet is probably reasonable too. For later turns. Okay, that's something, I guess. Alright, so we at least get the point of life. I feel like this is a cut down and they're going to kill the Helm. Otherwise, they probably would have just used Go for the Throat, since it can't kill the Helm. Would have saved themselves some damage. But maybe not. I don't know. whatever it is, we need to draw land here. That's step one. That's the first real problem. We need to draw land. Hey, an opponent tapped out so we can kill the Venerated Rot Priest. Love it. I would say still would have liked to land there, though. But we got to do this. That's non-negotiable. And unfortunately, our hand's just barely too good that we can't do this to try to draw lands. Alright. What kind of removal cards you got here, opponent? Because I feel like this is a little bit of a setup. But let's find out. Why did I do that? I should have attacked first. I guess they would have probably tried to kill this anyway, though. But sure. Alright. I did miss 2 damage there. That was just lazy play. But let's see what the opponent's got. Nothing. Well, curiouser and curiouser, as they say. I guess we try to attack for 5. Alright, we're going to decline that. And, just going to play this. At least next turn, I guess we could equip a sword and play Jorkadine, so that's something. And the opponent's only at 11, so they've got to start dealing with a couple of things here. Yeah, that's ball game. Ooh, we drew Kimba this time. Okay, we'll keep this. Why not? Right? Like, what else are we doing? Oh, man. This is going to be difficult. I think the only way we beat this deck is probably by getting something with lifelink. Otherwise, I mean, we did get Danitha. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see. Alright, that's a big hit. This is Jorkandine. If its power is 5 or greater, that's probably not going to get there. Let's just play this as a 2-2. Trying to, like, formulate how we can do anything. I mean, I guess we could still get something that kills the visitor, right? We can get, like, a salvo. So that's fine. And if they don't have anything else to play here, I guess the Strangle is still fine. So it's not the worst thing, I guess. But if we don't draw one, it doesn't matter. All of that for naught. Alright, I guess we kind of have to play Danitha here, sadly. And partly because next turn we can just play 2 things and it just makes more sense. Alright, there's a Calyx. Alright, we can pack it up. We're going to be too far behind here. Opponent's got it. Okay, we're going to keep this. We don't have any white mana, but probably is okay with the way our hand looks. And it's a 4 mana thing, so we have a few turns to draw stuff if it comes up. Let's go ahead and start with this and see if they have the cut down. They do have the cut down. Ah, well, too bad. So, oh, wait, what? They say no? Alright, I don't know what that weird emote was, but okay. What you got? Oh, there's the white mana, too. That's kind of nice. Alright, what you got happening, opponent? Oh, you know what? I just realized so many people are playing Go for the Throat. Go for the Throat can't kill these things. I was so worried about things they might be playing, but there's a lot that won't kill these. That does, however, kill this. Alright. Oh, man, I was hoping to draw something. Anything that was playable there would have been great. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. Alright. Man, that is not pleasant. Oh, we had so many things we could have drawn there that would have been great. Alright, well, this is going to be tough. If they go land Shieldred, this is not going to be a good time. Okay, they didn't, so that helps. Not sure it solves our problem, but it helps. What would you have? And you're playing legendaries. This doesn't do enough. But we do have 2 Asters, so sure. I mean, you can kill it, it's fine. We know the first one's gonna die. We will take this sword, though. I'm into that. Okay. Aster didn't die. What? Let's, like, burn down the house? What's happening right now? I mean, maybe they're playing the slow deck that's playing Breach and stuff. I got no clue. I am at a complete loss here. I mean, I guess we go for it, right? I mean, they obviously have something. I don't even know if I want to equip here. I might just attack with Aster and the Rabbit. And... because I don't have anything in the yard to even cast anyway, right? Oh, it's 2 cards from your library, and I can play an extra land. I don't like the way that rolled. I'm just going to attack here. Okay. Weird, but sure, I'm in. Equip this, I guess. And this Gix's command? No. What even was that game? Seriously. The only thing I can figure happened here is the opponent kept a hand that was like some number of breaches and a tallies or something. Because our hand was pretty bad. Honestly, our draw was pretty terrible. The opponent killed a thing and then kind of just sat there. And I was playing cautious, playing around stuff that didn't even exist apparently. So yeah, that's a weird one. But, you know, I guess we'll take it. A win's a win. That one's just not pretty. Oh, this is a fun one. All right, because we have to go Teething Wormlets. Ooh, but then we got Skrelv. That sort of changes things. Let's go Skrelv first. Because I like the idea of going Wormlets, or maybe even just playing Ogre-Headed Helm next. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so they went ahead and played that. Fair enough. Oh, they have Play with Fire too? Is that why we're pausing here? Alright, they get to choose an artifact or a creature. We do have some good choices. Oh, really? Okay, not the choice I thought they were going to go with. I thought it was going to be the Helm or Kimba, but that's interesting that they chose that. Wonder why they chose the Wormlets. See, every time, and I don't even know, like a lot of times my decisions or my thought process may not be correct. But when the opponent makes a play I'm not familiar with, or doesn't make necessarily the most sense, sometimes it's worth it to question why did they do the thing they did, you know? Oh, I should have attacked first. Gosh dang it. I missed a chance to get 2 damage in there. I was so eager to get my Kimba down and equip him. That still works. Sure, we get rid of that. Then that attacks into Liliana. We are just proceeding to not draw any lands, but, I mean, any non-lands. We need real spells here. Oh, that costs 3 to reconfigure. Oh, no. I was thinking it was the other one, the blades. It only costs 2. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Sure, we'll try. I mean, it's not going to work, but we're going to try anyway. Oh. Or it magically does work? That was weird. Now we're going to kill it. Alright, get our 2 points in. Decline. We won't sack it yet. Alright, I'm going to assume they have more removal, but we're going to try it again anyway. I mean, I can't figure out what other type of hand they would have kept unless it's just more removal. Yep, that's all it was, just a pile of kill spells. Alright, we will go ahead and sack this. See if we can find something better. Ooh, Danitha doesn't suck. Or they could have discard spells. Oh, Quandary, sure. That ain't stopping me. Sure, have a land. Get this thing. End the turn. This is the cute little combo. When you can get stuff back with either of the Danithas, and you can just keep drawing cards. So good. And that can help make sure we have fuel, so we don't have to worry about the Quandary. But now I see why they were playing some of this discard stuff to try to empty our hand, kill our creatures, and eventually set up the Quandary. But if they have the kill spell, they kind of have to kill our Danitha. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, they kind of sort of had to do that. Alright, we're going to discard. Oh, crap. I forgot. I should have played the other one. Gosh dang it. I forgot that it discards our hand, too. That was silly. That was absolutely stupid. I could have had another creature down. Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I just played that so terribly on back-to-back turns. That was dumb. Absolutely stupid. Salvo, not necessary here. End the turn. Alright. Looks like, despite my mistakes, we might actually still get there. You know, I think I'm just going to take 5. Then if Shieldred shows up, we can just kill Shieldred, not worry about it. We're gaining 1 back here anyway. Attach this. We want to cut down that. Sounds good. Alright. Not even sure how much you matter, but I mean, now we'll do it because going to 5 is not great. Of course, now they'll draw Shieldred or something, but if so, we can just make this unblockable. So it's fine, I guess. Okay, not if they have infinite cut downs, I suppose. Okay. Now, even to get Shieldred, we just need any creature because we can move over the rabbit battery. So this should do it, I think. You know what? We never saw what green was for in this deck. I just realized they have green-black lands, and we don't even know what those do. Hey, and guess what we drew? We get a salvo to kill a Shieldred. I go to 4, and we get to attack, and that is ball game. Like, this is one of those games that makes this feel really good, right? Because you look at the opponent's yard. With the discard spells, they basically cost us 8 creatures? 9 creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's ridiculous. They killed 8 things and had this out for like 5 turns. And we still won. Like, you gotta love that. Ooh, boy. We're gonna take some damage, but probably still worth it. Alright, let's see how many lives we're gonna lose here. Okay, question, do we just go rabbit battery here? I feel like the answer is yes. And opponent's playing white. Do we... You know what? If you're going to kill something, you're going to kill Skrelv anyway here. So sure. voice. That's a small problem. Not one we can't deal with, but a small problem nonetheless. Let's do this. And I'm going to pass. Because here we do need to hold on to Danitha, so we can't really attack with the... or force through the rapid battery damage. If the opponent gains life, there's going to be a 3-3, and then we're going to be playing that whole shell game here to keep our Danitha alive over their voice. Faithbound Judge. Alright. And this is Flying Vigilance. Alright, you got it. Cute. How do we go about this? I say we do this. We put this on Danitha. Make Danitha protection from... well, that's just silly. That's like trying too hard, honestly. Let's just do this. I thought I knew what I wanted to do, but I'm like, nah, that's genuinely trying too hard. Especially considering we can do this. And then we could trade here, but I'm not going to. If we had first strike, I would take that chance. So we're just going to pass. And then next turn, let's see. Faithbound Judge has 2 or fewer judgment. As long as Faithbound Judge has 3 or more counters on it, it can attack as though... okay, cool. Then the backside is at the beginning of your upkeep, put a counter on it. Then if there are 3 or more... yeah, okay. We're not worried about all that. Those are just words we don't care about. Alright. Fortunately, they didn't really find anything to gain life with here, which is silly, but good. Oh, well that's nice for whenever that actually turns into an enchantment. Let's go ahead and play this. And then we'll... ooh, wait. Oh yeah, it doesn't give protection, it just can't be blocked by, so that's fine. We don't harm ourselves doing this. And then, yeah, we're not going to get through any other way, so let's go for it. I mean, obviously they can kill our Danitha now or whatever, but it is what it is. We weren't going to punch through otherwise. Alright, Elspeth it is.
Every job is an opportunity to learn.
Alright, making some tokens. Sure, we'll block one of these. Gain 4. That seems like a great trade. We like that. That was good times. Let's see. If we kill that, then I can just attack Elspeth without having to use anything special. And we can still protect this Danitha if necessary. In the turn. Borrowed time, you got it. I mean, opponent, you got to target Skrelv. You know that, right? Do. Protection from white. Okay. I'm kind of, I'm a little surprised in this day and age that still happens. Because I feel like it's a thing we almost all know by now, but it definitely still happens. Alright. Ooh, that's real nice. Let's do it. This is one of the better things we could have found. Heck yeah. What's this? The other side of this thing. Then put a counter on it. Then if there's 3 or more judgment counter, we put in the graveyard. Exile it instead. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Cool. We're not going to worry about destroying that. We're just going to attack. Since we now have double strike. Opponent can block with their whole team if they want to kill this Danitha. They're not, and they're going to go to 2? Oh, no, that was to 6. Never mind, I was doing the math wrong. Okay, cool. End the turn. I mean, they're playing only white, so I'm not sure what their game plan is here, because that absolutely doesn't kill us at 30 life. Yeah, you got it. Sure. Alright, block this dude. Take the rest. Opponent's at 6 with no real play. Yeah, we give Danitha, but can't be blocked by white. And then we attack. Wow, I don't know how we did that. Basically on the back of 2 real creatures, but hey, I will take it. Ooh, what do we do with this? I mean, let's try it. Let's try it. Normally, I would say to mulligan this one, being on the play, because we really only have Jorkadeen as a real play, and here we are against mono red, which means this is probably going to die if it's mono red. Okay, didn't get play with fired, so we'll take it. That's a start. Not to say it doesn't die here. Oh, no, okay, cool. We're going to get 1 good attack in and get some cards. So that's at least nice. After that, don't know what the heck's going to happen, but we at least get to do this one time. And it was a land, thank goodness. All right. There's no way they're going to let us keep this, right? Oh, they're going mechanized warfare. Okay. We do get to keep it. Wow. Things. I think the plan here is go with this. Get a helm. Attack. Get a card. Ooh, Danitha's big here. Okay, so next turn might be land or not. I think we try to play the helm. I should probably try to just play the sword. Interesting. That was much better than anticipated. Trying to think about this. How this is going to go here. Let's... Trying to be smart about my mana usage here. Jorkadeen has trample, so we get that by attacking with Aster. We could play this equip. That's not going to do much. We could sword and equip. That's something. We could also just die next turn to burn spells. Jeez. Think I'm going to go with this. And this. And I'm just going to kill the Feldon. It does give them access to more cards, and they probably need a land, but... Okay, well, it's lands and festivities. That's fine. They'll probably use the festivities to kill Danitha. I'm going to go ahead and attack. I mean, because them being at 6 at least still leaves a reasonable way we could win if we get a Rabid Battery. Potentially. And then they still have to kill Aster or block Aster next turn, so... Oh yeah, so that's it. Okay, it didn't matter anyway. Alright, let's go with this and see what happens. I'm kind of into this hand. I guess, you know, we'll take some damage. Why not? Don't know if I might want that Sekinzen later. We'll see. And I think here we just go ahead and play Lion Sash. Attack for 1. And then now they give us the ability to play Jorkadeen, pump it, and do all that whole thing next turn. Possibly. Opponent has blue mana here, so this may not work out the way we want. But let's try anyway. Kill spell? I mean, that would make sense. Oh, just a Siphon Insight. Okay, cool. That's good. I mean, they might have taken a removal card there, but we don't mind. Alright, Beseiju. I don't know if that's any good, but we did get a land off the top, so that's kind of nice. I kind of don't mind if they kill Jord Kadeen right now, actually. Yeah. That actually works out for us. For some reason, I don't feel like we're going to need this, so let's get our damage on here, save a little bit, even though we're going to get to gain some life back. Let's attack. Alright. See what the opponent's got for us. Alright. That's a thing. Nothing in there, though we could get rid of a key card. And just Jord Kadeen in our yard. I'm thinking about playing this Lion Sash, Equip, Pump, but then that's only 4. So we're better off just doing this. Oh, we just get to draw anyway. Like, that's fine. Take the damage. Let's do this. Let's play this. Put this on here. And just tell the opponent, like, you want to fight? You get to fight. Cool. If they sweep the board again, then we play Danitha and we play Rabid Battery out of the graveyard. Alright, like, we knew that was a possibility. Play the battery. Put the battery on. And attack. Next turn, Danitha dies, then we just make, I guess, some 1/1s and try to attack. Playing Aster, sure. Can we just win with this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So... Oh, Arena, no. We need to keep some red mana up here. Come on now. Alright. Oh, wait. This only costs us 2. I guess it doesn't matter. We'd rather use that anyway. Yeah, alright. That's fine. And then we can play this. And then we can move this. And then we attack with everything. And then 4 gets through no matter what. Alright. Strong win. We'll take it. The all pain land draw. Let's keep it. Oh, this is not going to go well. Alright. This is mono red. This is going to be tough because we have a lot of damage lands here. And the worst part is, like, we kind of need stuff to die so we can take advantage of the Lion Sashes. But then we're also taking a lot of damage. So it's a tough situation. Alright, so you're going to draw and discard. Interesting. Goodness. Love to have that. That helps a lot. Don't think I want to play Lion Sash yet. I think I'm going to wait. Maybe these will die. Maybe they deal 1 to everything or some such. Alright. Something like that had to happen there, so that's cool. Whoa, Arena. Stop that. It's okay if we take some damage. It's part of the plan here. Come on now. Hoping they try to just deal 1 to it. That would be the plan. Alright. And then we use this. Get rid of this, because that's permanent. right, that's something. Let's get colors for that. Go with this. Put this on. Move to attack. Oh, I can't. Ha! Don't have haste. Of course. See what happens. Looks like we're going to be having to block some little duders. Nope, there's them all. Will be one action. Okay. This is not good for us. This is quite scary. All right, we're going to go to... Whoop, whoop, whoop. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Let's go to our yard. Remove one of these. Don't know if it matters if we remove their spells, so... Okay. That's kind of alright. Let's kill this. And we'll attack. End the turn. Also added another permanent to the yard that we could steal, so that's pretty good. I think opponent was doing a graveyard check, but there are 2 things which will allow this to be a 5. Or a 7, I mean, which is super nice. Yep, we kind of have to do the only thing we can do. Why do I keep clicking that? I need to click this. Yep. Cool. And that's going to take 5, so then that dies. Then we still have a 4/4 here. Filigree, you can remove 10 counters to deal 10 damage. Alright. That is real. You just have to tap it to remove the 10. Oh, it's 10 oil counters, though. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Go to our graveyard. We can't do anything about getting the Kimba back, so that just is what it is. Alright. Nothing else really to remove here. Let's attack. Or try to. Destroy target land lamp per mana equal to the number of oil counters. Alright, yeah. Oh, crap. I actually meant to remove my guys so they would be at 6. That's funny. I goofed up. Alright. Alright. How dead are we? We're only at 14. I'm going to assume there's a lot of ways we could die here. Oh, man. Am I seriously going to lose because I didn't remove that other counter? Or the other creature? If I do, I deserve this. Totally. Yeah. That's about right. Okay, well, they're going to be able to kill this whenever they're ready, so I guess it didn't matter anyway. Oh, that's so late. Why couldn't we have drawn that sooner? Oh, that's hurtful on so many levels. Destroy each non-mana per mana equal to the number of counters. So 2. So it will kill this. Sure. And then I think we play this. Go ahead and play a land. We get rid of one of these. So we don't accidentally die to that. Remove this. And then end the turn. I mean, we're out of cards. As soon as they play something else that can deal more than 3 or 4, we're toast. I mean, whatever they play, we need it to be something that doesn't make more than like 3 counters. Okay, all will be 1. That's great. That's awesome. That works perfectly for us. Get rid of this. Go for this. Get rid of this. Still gonna pay for that not having that 1 point, right? Or no, do we have exactly 3? Oh, we do. Oh, so we're gonna get the 7 even after goofing up on that 1 turn. Man, never punished. Don't really deserve it, but we're gonna get it anyway. Go to our graveyard, get this. And we're gonna attack for 7. Oh my goodness. That was a tough one. Cool deck from the opponent, though. Alright, there were a couple of interesting things here with how this deck played out. We did discover some things like Skrelv is very good. We also liked Teething Wormlet, but we didn't draw it nearly enough because we're only playing 3 instead of 4. Lion Sash is probably still fine if we're worried about decks that are playing something like Atraxa, but when you don't hit those types of decks, it's kind of just okay. So I'm not sold on this card. I feel like if you're playing against a lot of Atraxa, keep it in here. If you're not playing against a lot of Atraxa, probably take it out, replace it with something else. I'm also willing to replace 2 or maybe even all 3 Rebel Salvos with Fateful Absence. I think there's a lot of times where if a creature gets pumped, it's hard to kill. There's Planeswalkers we want to just get rid of. And it would be nice to just... Now, admittedly, a lot of times 5 damage is going to do either of those things anyway. But I think just having the option to just kill stuff outright is still pretty good. So I think I want to play 2 Fateful Absence in here. And that might be a little ambitious, but I think it's fine. I also want to play one of the Dragon Wing Gliders. And, oh, excuse me. But the reason being, there were times I wanted to kind of just come over the top, and we just weren't able to, and having just something else with flying. Like, Aster was fine, finding like another creature or card, and that's okay. It's a reasonable body. But I think we can cut one and just find room for a glider. Now, maybe we should be playing 2 gliders, but again, I don't know where we find that room unless we just cut a Lion Sash, which, you know, is fine. I'm not opposed to it. I think it's totally reasonable if you want to cut it. Didn't see a lot of Kemba. It only came up in a couple of games, but I think Kemba's mostly fine. But yeah, I think for the most part, this is okay. Don't know if I want to change too much else. The truth is, in all reality, these Danithas were really good. We just didn't draw a lot of them. And I feel like had we drawn either Danithas more frequently or consistently and could play it, I think that would have changed things quite a lot. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green lands. Is that correct? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think that's still fine for just playing the Wormlet and the Danith. I don't think we need to go overboard because we just need 1. But yeah, I think that's a thing. I would like to... Maybe I'd rather have Danithans in it. Yeah, that's tough. We don't want to play a ton of 5-mana things. But if you're looking to swap, I will say this. Feel free to cut Lion Sash to play an additional Danitha 5. And I think most of the rest I would leave alone. But here we are. We've got 3 Skrelv, 3 Rabid Battery, 3 Strangle, 3 Teething Wormlet, 1 Eater of Virtue, 2 Fateful Absence, 3 Kemba, 2 Lion Slash, 2 Lizard Blades, 3 Ogre Head Helm, 3 Jor Kadeen, 1 Rebel Salvo, 3 Danitha, 3, the new one, New Bedelia's Light, 2 Sword of Forge and Frontier, 1 Aster, 1 Danitha 5, Benelia's Hope, 1 Dragon Wing Glider. Lands, we're going to play 1 Iganjo, 3 Plains, 3 Mountain, 1 Sekenjin, 1 Beseju, 4 Copperline Gorge, 2 Carplusion Forest, 4 Battlefield Forge, 1 Sundown Pass, 4 Rage of Verge Thicket. Yeah, so this deck was surprisingly playable. You know, the issue here, though, is you're still worried about some stuff being exiled, because then we can't take advantage of some things being in our graveyard, so we know that's a thing. Also, you need to be aware of when you need to equip stuff and when not to, so that way you can keep a creature after board sweepers are happening. because I feel like we won at least 2 games specifically because of that, right? It was just hard for our opponents to get all of our creatures off the board, especially when one of them was a Rabbit Battery, because we were able to just keep attacking, next creature has haste, equip it up, attack, and kind of just keep that whole thing going. So if you can do that, you'll probably win more of those games. Obviously, you want to draw your removal against the aggro decks, but truthfully, you do have some stuff with First Strike, you have some stuff with Trample, you have stuff that's just bigger in a lot of cases. You can gain life from stuff like the Teething Wormlets, so you do have some things already that help with those fights as well. So overall, the deck does actually have some tools, but I think we were right in our assumption that the way this deck wins is actually not to play all of those new 4 Mirrodin equipment. That's kind of a little bit of a trap. Some of these other ones are better, not even just because they're already a creature, but because you can have a creature after the sweepers. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Hammer of Nazan. And this card's actually really surprising in the fact that it's been reprinted once. I believe it was in a Commander like 2017 or 2018, and then got reprinted again in Double Masters, I believe. And the card actually is still around $20. Very popular in a lot of decks, but if you're playing equipment, it's even better. Like just being able to auto attach every equipment, and then the thing that has equipment has indestructible, that's pretty good. Like nothing wrong with that at all. This card's really popular, really strong, and something you don't want to see across the table from you. So if you have some of these, you have some good trade fodder. If not, I don't know if you should pick them up yet. We do have Commander Masters coming in the next few weeks, I think like another 6 weeks. So just hang tight and see if it gets reprinted in there first. But if not, I would jump on this quickly because it's probably only going to go up in value. But if you had fun with today's deck and you like playing some quirky theme decks, check out this Golgari Elf deck we played. It's a little bit different, might surprise you. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.